the fact that it hasn't been a month since Peaches got out of jail and now she got arrested again for animal cruelty? Let's just hope she gets locked up for life. Hey loves, and welcome back to another scandalous recap video on my channel. And before I jump right in, I might as well prepare y'all because today's video includes lovely Peaches and how she finally got arrested for murdering her own dog, James Charles getting canceled for pressuring straight men, and Olivia Ponton exposing herself for being racist. This is probably one of my most controversial recap videos on my channel, so without further ado, let's take a look at how these TikTokers canceled themselves. Y'all better be putting all the blame on the person who's responsible for getting lovely Peaches out of jail. I feel like I don't have to remind y'all about lovely Peaches because the majority of you guys know how dangerous she is for being around people. I mean, besides her abusing her daughter and her dog, she has also made many problematic things in the past, such as flashing her kitty in front of minors, as well as threatening to Charlie D'Amelio by sending a man to her house. All these huge scandals resulted in Peaches going to jail for a couple of months until she got out of jail all of a sudden, and of course she started embarrassing herself in public again. Yeah, she was going around the streets and reminding people that Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap.
Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap!
Surprisingly, these videos weren't a huge issue at all to some people since Peaches was keeping control of herself and not harming anyone. But then things went downhill all of a sudden when Peaches announced that she adopted a dog. I know. And the weird part about this is that she was able to adopt a dog real quick despite how she's known for being abusive, and of course, Peaches immediately started posting videos of herself spraying perfume on her dog's face, as well as kicking him in the streets. Now, for safety purposes, I won't be showing the videos of Peaches using her dog. But just so y'all know, the situation ended up going really far since Peaches started posting videos of her choking and torturing her own dog. And guys, she even claimed later on in a TikTok video that she broke both of her dog's legs for peeing on grass. Just take a look at this.
Dog honestly made me too angry. We were walking and he stopped and peed in the grass, and I told him, don't pee in the grass. So we went back. When we finally got back inside, I took one of his legs and I broke it in half. And it was honestly very easy to break because he started screaming in pain. So I broke his other leg to make him be quiet, but he just started screaming even louder. So now he's in the bathtub in the hot water.
While many people were wondering whether Peaches was trolling her followers or not, she actually decided to prove herself by hanging her dog in a video and posting it on her Instagram account. And unfortunately, her dog immediately passed away right after. Rest in paradise, Max. Hashtag 6 months on Earth. Good night, guys. Keep me in prayers. As soon as the entire internet witnessed how Peaches her own dog in a video, a lot of people started tracking down her hotel address to call the police on her. And guys, people were able to get Peaches arrested by the police and charged for animal cruelty according to these public records. Peaches getting arrested was the good news in today's video, but there's more. Her puppy was found alive by the police in her hotel room. Check this out, you guys.
Okay, after the video I just saw, I'm literally in tears. Like, I'm so disgusted. Like, I can't even, the dog is literally, Max is fine. Max is literally fine. This is a picture from last night. He literally is in police custody. Like, Max is in, police custody. Like, she does not have Max. Like, Max is in good hands now. Like, it's done.
Anyways, when this situation became a huge topic on social media, a lot of people were furious with how Peaches was able to get out of jail, adopt a dog, and then it. Here are some reactions from people. No one will take this serious until she kills someone. This is psychopathic behavior. Still confused as to how people find her funny. She's literally sick in the brain and needs to be put in jail. She needs to be life sentenced. So, loves, what's your opinion on Peaches getting arrested for torturing her dog? Do you think she deserves to be life sentenced? Let me know in the comments down below. Imagine being this bored to the point where you create fake rumors about James Charles just to get him canceled. The fact that some people out there are still trying to cancel James Charles for clout and attention is just crazy to me. I mean, ever since James was proven innocent in 2019 after two boys decided to cancel him, a lot of men started following this strategy and started accusing James of anything just to gain attention. But luckily, none of these videos were taken seriously or acknowledged by people. However, as tons of videos were going around about James, one of the videos was able to go viral of a straight guy accusing James of trying to pressure him. And of course, the entire TikTok community was quick to believe his story.
So as you can see, James Charles commented on one of my videos back in August. first. Then right after, he adds me on Snap. So we texted for a couple days, but it was more of like, hey, what you doing? How you doing? We ended up getting the yellow heart within just 3 days. Then, you know, after those 3 days of getting to know each other and everything, the big question came out. James asked me if I'm gay. I told him I'm straight, and he then starts leaving me on open. He just asked me openly, would you be willing to experiment? I said no. He asked why, and I said because I don't feel comfortable doing something like that.
While his story about James wasn't clicking with some people at first, the guy later proceeded to make a part 2 of the story where he showed actual receipts of James talking to him, and guys, he even claimed that James Charles sent unsolicited nudes to him for no reason.
What are you worried for though? It's not like anybody's actually there. Like about just suck your or something.
Scrolling through TikTok one day on the For You page, and I seen him comment on another guy's TikTok. So I went and DM'd the guy. Now, me being the curious person I am, I asked him, is James Charles hitting on you too? He responds with yes. Now, what was crazy is the same day someone hit me up and asked me, is James Charles hitting on me? Here's the screenshot. I take that back. He asked me, did James Charles hit you up too? Now, we all ended up with the same stories. Like, he tries to make you feel like it's okay to try experimenting. Now, James one day ends up doing something really dumb. He sends me a nude out of nowhere, out of context, out of the blue.
At this point, you guys, people were just believing every word this guy was saying about James on the internet. But he somehow tried to drag the story even more by responding to comments saying this. Why would you snap him for a couple days knowing what he wants? I wanted to be his friend, but I guess that wasn't possible. As soon as the situation blew up on social media, James Charles immediately responded back and exposed the guy for lying, as well as making the story seem even more problematic than it already is. You are so weird for this, an expose video because you're mad I unadded you after a few months of not talking after you told me you were straight? Okay. Anyways, James didn't bother to address the full situation and reveal the real truth, but many people were still super annoyed by how James has become an easy target for men to make up stories about him to gain attention. Nah, this is such a clout grab. I don't even like James Charles, and I can tell this is so bent out of context, it's mad. I think we've all learned from the past not to jump on these allegations against James Charles and run with it. Isn't this like the second time a teenager has done this to him? WTF is wrong with these teenagers? Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on people still trying to cancel James by making fake stories about him? Do you think it could go far worse than this? Let me know in the comments. So, how does this work? Should I just sit down and pretend that I'm shocked by how Olivia Ponton said the N-word? So, apparently, you guys, 2021 is still surprising us with more stories on the TikTok community since everyone at this point has either been exposed or canceled for their actions. To be more specific, a lot of TikTokers have been getting canceled this week, you guys, including Charlie Jordan, who decided to lip sync to the N-word in a TikTok video and post it on social media. Although Charlie didn't purposely lip sync the N-word, she did post an apology later on after she received tons of backlash for it, and just look at her lame apology. For everyone commenting, I was very aware of the lyrics ahead of time and didn't say it, but the way I'm lip syncing, it looks like it in this video. Sorry to anyone who is confused, but just to clarify, before making this dance, I was aware of it and would never say it. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. So y'all, despite how Charlie was literally lying right through her teeth, she was lucky enough to run away from the drama and never address it again. But as for our queen, Olivia Ponton, she was getting attacked all over social media after a video of her holding a gun and lip syncing the N-word went viral. Now, for the most part, people weren't just disgusted by how Olivia said the N-word, but they were worried about how she was literally swinging a real gun in the video. Finger on the trigger and she'd be swinging it like that? I'm more worried about her holding a, gun. Bruh. And why these people have platforms? Anyways, loves, before I go, I just want to shout out my brand new Discord server. You can check it out in the link below. There's already 17,000 of y'all there, so come join me so we can chat. But what's your opinion on Olivia Ponton saying the N-word? Also, let me know your thoughts on today's controversial recap video down in the comments below. I love you so much.